Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch. And on the mound in this one, Cal Quantrill. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And now Shohei Ohtani. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Down the line. And it's just foul.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Turns and fires to Betts. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Shohei on the go. Pitch is low. Throw there. Safe.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set. Into center. Sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags and goes to third. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Will Smith.
Oh, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
Quantrill back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And another ball.
It's a good take.
Two outs and a runner at third. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Two outs. In the air, out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the third out. It's the Dodgers nothing, Rockies coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Denver and towing the slab, big Tyler Glasnow. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Glass now, ready and deals. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fourth.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. The guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Brendan Rodgers.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Into the outfield, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Quantrill back to work. And delivers outside. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. And he walked him.
Take your base.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Runner on the go. Could be extra bases. Outman round second on his way to third. Coming home. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. 1-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here's Jason Hayward. This one in the air. Under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Batting it. The third baseman, number 13, Max.
And now it's Max Muncy. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Duvall over at second, one down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two on the way. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bouchard settles under this one. Corrals it. 2 down.
Batting up. The second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Man on second, 2 down. And he chases that one below the zone.
You know, he's been a tough out for a good stretch now. Pitchers just haven't been able to figure him out. He's been doing a really good job of getting on base as well.
And the pitch. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Coors Field, here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. The pitch. In the air, left field. Has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Gavin.
So in now for Colorado, Gavin Sheets.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Rockies trailing by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Gassed it right by him.
Batting 7.
And now here's a Lowry's Montero. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. The Dodgers leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Rockies are down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mookie Betts. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The shortstop takes the ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Popped up. Under it. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, number 82. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Payoff pitch. In the air out towards right center. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman.
Thompson.
One down, base is empty. And it is 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. India moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the lineup flips over. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Geronimo Hernandez. And foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals towards first. He steps on the bag. What a play. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail here 1-0. So digging in, James Outman.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
The wind and the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He nails one out to right. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Adam Duvall. And another ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Out to center. Settles under it. And makes the grab. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Next pitch is outside. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. And it's 3-2. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Now he turns and heads for second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
The batter number 6.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. He caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. That to right. Sheets makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. And here it comes. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a 3-1 on the way. And there's ball 4.
In. Ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for out there.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Here's a 1-1. Slice the other way and foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging. Cal Raleigh digging in for the Rockies. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that one moves his feet.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
At the belt and fires.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
No left field.
So digging in, Sean Bouchard. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
The right fielder, number 34, Gavin Sheets.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. 2 on, 2 outs. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
To second, India. What a play. Inning over. 2 left for Colorado, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie. He had the opportunity to play in the Seoul Series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
Yeah, and such a cool experience for both teams. Plus, there was a card giveaway for the first player to hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts.
And a pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bases empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, and Lowry's Montero. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And now the center fielder. Righty delivers. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. 2 away down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. Here's a 1-1. To the right side, India. On to first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Kyle Freeland on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The catcher, Will Smith.
This to third. One up, one down.
He's out.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie. He didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Rogers gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Adam Duvall. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So the batting order turns over. Geronimo Hernandez digging in for the Rockies.
Geronimo Hernandez.
There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Out to short. Slings it across. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. Bounced out to short. Throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Rockies are down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Here comes Max Muncy. The lefty fires. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 the count.
One down, base is empty. The punch out there. 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And a 1-1. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. So remaining in the game defensively, Chris Taylor. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So up next, Sean Bouchard. That's a strike, and a count 1-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Gavin Sheets. Kicks and fires. And that's in there at the knees.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New inning getting started. Here's Mookie Betts now.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. That one the other way. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Man at first, 1 away. That's to third, and that chance handled. Over to Rogers. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brusdar Graterol.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
So digging in, Lowry's Montero.
The first baseman, Lowry.
The 1-1. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Here comes a pitch. Outside low. And that's ball 3. Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty to the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the air to left down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one lifted to left. Duvall on the move to the gap. He's got it. 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder,
Here's the center fielder. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a little bit low. Swings and misses, and 2 away now.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Bounce to the right side. India tosses to first, and that is that. So they make short work of them there. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So up next, Adam Duvall. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Oh, the throw is wild.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes Chris Taylor. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch.
What do you
Taylor
got?
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Kicks and deals. That one is absolutely belted. Sheets going back. And it's off the top of the wall. Around third. He scores, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Max Muncy at the dish. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. Man at second. Not even close there. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Two runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch is outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Lucas Gilbert gets the ball now.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. There's the strike of the knees. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And another ball. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And here it comes. That one missed. Ripped towards third. Slings to first, and Betts is gone. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Blake Trinan.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Geronimo Hernandez digging in for the Rockies.
The designated hitter, Geronimo Hernandez.
The pitch. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. And it's even up. The Rockies trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Not close with that one, and the count is filled up. On the ground to third. The throw to first. One out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
He's 2 outs away. Cal Raleigh digging in for the Rockies. Tovar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. That one to first. Freeman takes it to the bag, and they're down to their last out.
The batter, the left fielder,
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Next pitch misses way outside. To third, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high playing at right now.
Celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.